up, guys? So today's video, I want to talk about the 5 biggest bodybuilding mistakes I made when I started out. So these are my 5 biggest bodybuilding mistakes. So let me think where to start. So the number one bodybuilding mistake I made when I started out was I believed everything I saw on social media, in magazines. I saw those professional bodybuilders and I just copied everything from there. And yeah, I just believed that all of that was natural. So that was my first biggest mistakes. I learned that the hard way, especially through the years of training for myself and seeing other natural lifters, how it works. And yeah, then I realized that 90% of everyone in the fitness industry is on the fucking steroid. It's fucking bullshit. They're on a ton of drugs. Yeah, and I learned that the hard way. But yeah, that's the first biggest mistake I ever did, was believing everything was reality. Believing that not anything was fake in the fitness industry. Everyone that looks great has to be natural. Arnold has to be natural. All the actors, they have to be natural. And yeah, I learned the hard way that that isn't true. So the second biggest bodybuilding mistake I did was not follow a custom plan. So a custom plan meaning a plan that fits to my needs. So what I did is I saw all of these great looking bodybuilders and I just copied their routine. Everything they did, their diets, their training schedules, I just did that. And that prevented me from getting like really great results. I got good results from that, don't get me wrong, but I didn't get great results. Because you only get great results when you're doing a routine and a diet that's accustomed to you. Something that you can follow consistently every single day, and something that is going to work for you. Because every body is different. Everyone has a different body type. Everyone has different genetics. And we all have different needs in types of training and diet to get great results. So that was my second biggest mistake, not having a custom plan, just following any type of plan. Mistake number 3 was not being strict enough. Like, this also depends on the body type, but I have like an endomorphic body type, so meaning I'm really strong. I always had a lot of muscle mass even when I was a kid, but at that expense I was also fat, and I put fat on really quick, and I'm very sensitive to carbs. Like, I can't diet on 300 grams of carbs. No, I have to go low carb to start losing fat, because my body just works like that. And some people can diet on 300 grams of carbs. I can't. Some people are more sensitive, some people are not, and I'm more sensitive to carbs and to a lot of calories. So that's why I also can't dirty bulk, because I put on a lot of fat. So I have to be very strict with my diet and my training. And plus also my mind, like mentally, my mind is weird. Like, my mind, it works in such a way that if I'm not strict, if I start slacking off just a little bit in one area, then I start slacking off in every other area. So that's why I write everything on a log. That's why I have a set routine. That's why I basically plan my whole day ahead. Because when I start slacking off, let's say I have to do something for the day and I say, okay, I'm not gonna do it, then I just go into a downward spiral of slacking off. So, and even with my diet, if I don't have a strict set calorie amount, set macro amount, set meals, if I don't have exactly planned meals, I start slacking off and my mind automatically starts slacking off everywhere else. I know that's fucking weird, but yeah, that's how my mind works, and that's why I have to be really strict with everything I do. So that was my one of my biggest mistakes. I learned that through the years. I even learned that like recently, like a couple years back. I learned that like that I have to be really strict because I did a lot of like self-observing, really dive deep inside myself, how my mind works, how my body works. Yeah, and I learned that I have to be really strict to function and get good progress because I start slacking off because my mind is weird. So that's my third biggest mistake, is not being strict enough. My fourth biggest mistake is wanting to be a perfectionist. A lot of people have this like thing that they think that everything has to be perfect, and until it's perfect they can't start. So I was always putting off my routine and my training because I always thought I had to have the perfect routine, I have to have the perfect diet, and that's bullshit. That now that I think about it, that's so silly, that's so stupid. But yeah, we are humans, we learn from our mistakes, and yeah, I think mistakes and failures, they give you the most lessons, they teach you the most lessons. So yeah, I learned from that mistake. I always had to be perfect in every way. I had to have the perfect routine, the perfect daily plan. And once I finally accepted that not everything has to be perfect, that you should just do it. No matter how perfect or unperfect it may seem, you just fucking do it. You set a routine, you set a diet, and you fucking do it. You put in the work, and yeah, no matter if you think it's perfect or not, you still fucking do it. Because it's never gonna be perfect. The truth is, it's never in your mind. If you're a perfectionist, it's never gonna be perfect enough to fucking do it. So you should just do it. That's the solution. So that's the fourth biggest mistake, is trying to be a perfectionist. And the last one, the fifth biggest mistake, is not being consistent. Consistency. Consistency is the most important part in any goal, especially fitness. Like, it doesn't help if you have the best routine, the best diet, if you just do it like for a couple of weeks and then you quit. That's what I did when I started. I was in a big loop of having a diet, having a training, doing it for a couple weeks and then stopping. For whatever reason, I just got lazy. I just wasn't consistent. And my mind is weird. So when I started slacking off, I really slacked off hard. So yeah, being consistent, that's the most important part. Like, I remember an awesome quote from The Rock, like, greatness is not just one fucking thing that you achieve. Greatness is basically being consistent on a daily basis. Like, greatness is those daily consistent actions, that daily work, consistent work that you do every single day, and that starts to add up. That adds up to a big success. That adds up to greatness. So it's not just one sporadic action. It's those daily consistent actions, that daily consistent work that you do every single day with no excuses. That starts to add up to big successes, and that adds up to greatness. So consistency, that's the most important part to getting results in just about anything, not just fitness, So yeah, those are my 5 biggest mistakes in bodybuilding. And yeah, I hope this video is gonna help you guys out so you don't make the same mistakes that I did, that it gives you a different kind of perspective, and it helps you out with reaching your goals. And if I helped you out, definitely leave a comment, let me know. And yeah, You can also list your biggest bodybuilding mistakes in the comments. I'd really appreciate that. I'm gonna read through all of them. I'm gonna answer them, of course. I answer all my comments. So yeah, you can definitely leave a list of your own in the comments section, and we'll see. We'll see, you know, if you did the same kind of mistakes, because mistakes and failures are something to laugh about later on in life, because it's something that made us learn. It's something that made us learn and go through the failures and make the progressions necessary to be successful. So they're important. They are an important part of success. So thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you out. Definitely subscribe for more. And yeah, peace out.